Pakistan has been instructed by China to push large quantities of arms and ammunition to Jammu and Kashmir to sponsor increased anti-India activity and unrest amid the border standoff in Ladakh, government sources said on Friday. Citing intelligence report, intelligence input reaching the government indicates that Pakistan's spy agency ISI has been instructed by China to execute a plan to flood Jammu and Kashmir with weapons, sources said. Recent seizure made by security forces in the Union Territory back this claim, and most of the weapons recovered have Chinese markings, they added.
Due to the strong anti-infiltration grid established by the Indian security forces at Indo-Pak border, Pakistan is unable to infiltrate neither terrorists nor weapons into the valley to increase violence level in Kashmir. But now Pakistanis ISI have been given an ultimatum by China to push in maximum infiltrators along with weapons into Kashmir before onset of winters, when the undergrowth or bushes in most infiltration-prone areas will die down due to dew and snowfall, according to sources. Following these reports, security forces have strengthened the anti-infiltration grid along the line of control or LOC. From Army Chief MM Narwane to BSF Chief Rakesh Asthana and CRPF Chief AP Maheshwari, all have visited Jammu and Kashmir in the last 10 days to review situation and give their feedback to the government. Officer in charge of operation in Jammu and Kashmir say that recent instances also indicate that ISI has analyzed the rules of engagement followed by Indian security forces. They do not fire when an intruder along the line of control is seen without a weapon. Therefore, this modus operandi to infiltrate terrorists without weapons and sending weapons separately by drones or other means has been instituted to reduce the risk of terrorists getting eliminated at the line of control itself, an officer said. Intelligence report also indicate the local recruitment is on rise in Valley. In last 2 months, local recruitment has gone up sizably, but getting weapons were becoming an issue. That's why Pakistan now has stepped up effort to send weapons through drones and quadcopters, sources said. Intelligence input also indicate that Pakistani's ISI has procured a sizable number of hexacopter from a Chinese firm associated with CPEC in the pretext of protecting China-Pakistan Economic Corridor assets. As per government data, Indian security forces have made multiple recoveries of EMEI's Type 97 NSR rifles manufactured by Chinese company Norinco. This weapon is used by Chinese soldiers and recently was also gifted to the Pakistan Frontier Force as a part of CPC cooperation. Intelligence reports also indicate that recoveries made by security forces as recently as 2 days ago also have Chinese marking. The intelligence further states that on 14 September in the Gurez sector of North Kashmir, when a group of terrorists attempting to infiltrate from Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir were challenged, they abandoned their rucksacks before jumping into the Kishanganga River. One Chinese-made Norinco QBZ-95 rifle was recovered along with other weapons, and dead bodies of 2 terrorists who drowned in the river were recovered later. Chinese-made QBZ-95 is used by soldiers of Pakistan Frontier Corps. Bureau Report.